Hello everyone and welcome back for another edition of 8 Minutes with Aaron. I'm of course your host Aaron, and I know I've been gone for a little bit of time, but I have plenty of excuses I can toss out there. But I will tell you first and foremost, it was because my charger died in my laptop, which meant no editing, no fixing, no thumbnail making, none of that. So let's get rolling with a fresh edition of this guy right here, who you probably have been missing, Aaron. So before we begin, I do want to say something about my last video that I did put out there about Kakashi and Pankun that I did get from Box Lunch. I made a couple of comments mentioning that the first time that they did the appearance, which I was totally sure of, and I must have said about 20-something times on my last video, that the first time he summoned Pankun was at the Chunin exams. Now, I knew for a fact that there was another time beforehand, but I just couldn't put my finger on it until I actually went and Googled the picture, and it was, in fact, the first fight that I fell in love with. It was during the fight with Kakashi and Zab. He used the summoning jutsu, BAM! And the ninja dogs came out, and the ninja dogs, of course, bit down on Zab, so Kakashi could lightning blade the shit out of him, and I think that's when Haku jumped in front of him, and Kakashi's like, oh shit, I just killed Haku. Haku was also pretty pimp. I'm just going to touch base on that. And that's really it. So I'm going to put these bad boys right over here. Hopefully they're out of sight, out of mind for the time being. And now we are going to talk about something else that's not even going to be Funko related. Yes, I decided to switch it up on this episode of 8 Minutes with Aaron because there is some exciting news in the world of WWE wrestling. That is right, I did mention before that CM Punk made his return at Survivor Series, of course, in his hometown of Chicago, and people were going nuts. Now it is a little bit crazier now because there are so many different ways that they can use CM Punk. Now, I'm a big fan of his. I've been his fan since he, his inception in WWE back in the day. Me and my dad used to go to I can't even remember what the hell it was called. It was like this thing where they used to have card shows and all this other shit. The Armory. We used to go to the Armory and we used to watch ROH matches. CM Punk was there. Kevin Owens was there. I guess I'm showing my age here. Daniel Bryan was there. So I liked CM Punk before he made his way to the big names. You know, he made his way on the independent scene first. And now he is just a titanic star in the wrestling world. Now, AEW made a big mistake by letting this guy go. You know, I believe it was that Wimbledon event that they had. I don't know what it's called, All In or All Out. It was probably All In. And CM Punk, of course, had an altercation in the back with Jack Perry. And if Jack Perry never makes his way back to AEW television again, I don't blame them. Why would they want somebody who just completely screwed your product, your big name, just left and went to WWE? And the main thing that I want to talk about with CM Punk is, where is he going to go from here? Now, I have a couple ideas. Yes, one, he has entered himself into the 2024 Royal Rumble. And that could mean that he could win and go all the way to WWE WrestleMania in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And guess who lives in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? This guy right here. So I am so psyched that this could be the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Now, who do I think he's going to face? Now, you saw at the end of the Survivor Series, Rollins, was bad-mouthing him, F this, F that, I'm going to beat the F out of you, get the F out of my way, blah, 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 blah. Well, Seth Rollins, you're a piece of garb. I don't think you've done anything great for the WWE title. That is on Raw. You don't even have any memorable feuds that I can even recall. You had some matches against Shinsuke. You had a horrible match. I'll say it was okay. Against Jey Uso. You had some matches against Drew McIntyre, who's being a husky heel right now. And now you are to enter yourself by putting your face in front of CM Punk at this last week's Monday Night Raw and saying you don't like him and that you are going to laugh on his way out. I'm going to laugh when you lose the title to him if he chooses to pick you when he wins the 2024 Royal Rumble. Now, a couple of you people are probably saying, well, what about Cody Rhodes and what about Gunther? I don't know if Gunther is going to actually win the Royal Rumble, and if Gunther does win, I don't know what direction he's going to go in. Now, they could make Cody versus Roman at the Royal Rumble, but that doesn't really put the asses in the seats. You'd probably want that for WrestleMania, for Cody to finish his story. But what do you want to talk about? Nothing. I'm talking about CM Punk. Now, CM Punk vs. Rollins is the money match at WrestleMania. However, you could put CM Punk versus the Universal Champion, part-time boy, Roman Reigns. Now, why would that make any sense? Well, look, Roman Reigns has the wise man, Paul Heyman. Heyman could do a little bit of a turn, leading Roman Reigns to be a face going forward, which would be fine because he doesn't need the title. He hasn't been defending it. And if you're going to tell me that 29 title defenses in 3.5 years is something to, gloat about or be happy about, that's disgusting. That's not even a title match a month. So Roman Reigns' title reign is asterisk, 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 left and right. I don't think he's a very good heel. The Bloodline feud was great until the end with Sami Zayn, and then it completely went shit down the toilet. And now you've got, wrestlers who are just basically just picking apart at the Bloodline, like Drew McIntyre. You got Randy Orton, who just made his return. And I know I said this was going to be a CM Punk eccentric show, but I did go off a little bit with where I am with the whole wrestling world. Now, who do I think is going to face... I'm still going off the trail here. Who do I think that Roman Reigns is going to face at the Royal Rumble? I definitely think he's going to face Randy Orton. I think he's going to beat Randy Orton. Then you have the Royal Rumble match, which I think CM Punk should pick up the victory. So he can, go and be like, hey, Seth Rollins, I'm going to face you. You think you're hot shit. I'm going to put you in your place. And then you have Cody Rhodes, who could, win Elimination Chamber or something for a shot at Roman? I mean, I guess that's okay. Or maybe CM Punk can win the Elimination Chamber and something screwy goes on during the Royal Rumble, like Seth Rollins comes down and throws him out and, continues the story of him being a dick. But, I'm just kind of, waiting like every other fan of CM Punk. And it's just an exciting time. It's an exciting time to be a wrestling fan. And, CM Punk basically threw the metaphorical wrench in the plans for WWE going forward, because I'm pretty sure they were going to do Cody and Roman at WrestleMania, and then I probably would have gone with Seth Rollins maybe versus Gunther, or Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre again, but we've already seen that. But what do you want to see? I hate that line. What do you want to talk about? Now I'm asking you guys, what do you guys want to see? Because I know first and foremost, it doesn't matter as long as CM Punk is going to main event WrestleMania, and my ass is going to be sitting there chanting, CM Punk! CM Punk! I don't know why I did the hand thing, but every wrestling event I go to, I am one of those fans who go crazy, and everyone just turns around and looks at them and are like, yo, dog, can you shut up? I'm trying to watch this shit. Well, screw you! I'm allowed to enjoy myself at any wrestling event. I am allowed to throw my mind into suspended animation that I am a true manager for these wrestlers, and I'm screaming at them to do their best. So, what can I say? But overall, CM Punk's back. It's great. I'm excited. I know I went off on a tangent, but hey, this is 8 Minutes with Aaron, not 8 minutes with, hey, let's follow on track to a certain degree. My name is Aaron. Thank you for joining with 8 Minutes with Aaron. I will make sure on the next episode of 8 Minutes with Aaron we go over a Funko Pop or two, because I know that's mainly the reason why you watch me, or it's for my fabulously good looks. I'll see you later. Bye.